Hello and welcome. Today I'm going to teach you about how to draw different kinds of eyes. We're going to go through 3 different styles, and I thought that I would give you a little introduction. So things you should know are the pupils. They are essentially just the black parts of the eye. And then the eyebrow just really holds all the expression. Highlights are little light spots in the eye, and the shape also determines the emotion. It's just how you want to show the character. Okay, so starting off with the simplest. Sorry about this little shadow over here. I don't really know what it is. Sorry. The first thing that you want to do is draw this kind of Pennywise eyebrow little shape and connect some lines, fill it in, make it a little bit more expressive. Alright, I'm happy with that, and once you're happy with it, draw a little arch. And this will be the upper lid kind of area, and then a little straight line coming down from that and connecting it to a more archy arch. That's the lower line, and then kind of this little hook. Draw an oval, that's one of the highlights, and connect it. So now you're going to do this semicircle to make a right angle by the upper lid, and that'll be another highlight. So right now I'm just filling it in. You can't really see, but I'm just filling in the pupil, which is the black part again, just to reiterate that. And it looks like that. So the second eye is going to be medium hardness, and it's going to be a crying eye. So you're going to start with a little triangle here, kind of a sideways triangle, and then make a line arch back. This is the eyebrow again. So it's pointed to show the muscle placement. And so the semi-arch again, the line and the big arch for the lower lash line. And the little cane. Oh wow, I did that really fast. Sorry, filling it all in now. And creating the tears. Do this however you want. I'm just making them kind of drooping down. I'm very happy with this eye, so I think I decided to make a second one just to show you how it would look with 2. So this last one's going to be hard. It's really not that hard once I teach it to you. I hope that you guys will understand and practice so that it, comes to its full potential. So we're using pencils for this one, and I got these Ticonderoga pencils because they erase really smoothly. You can kind of see where I erased one before. I'm going to try to make it bigger this time so that you guys can see what I'm doing. Alright, so you're going to start off with a mountain and kind of bring it down like that, and then bring this bit down kind of diagonally and draw a little circle there. We'll just make it a circle for now, and then from there you're gonna want to go up and connect it. It's important to have this little arch here so that it, looks more realistic. I don't like how this tail looks, so I'm gonna bring it down a little bit more like that. And I regret that decision, but moving on. Next, just draw this kind of circle. I normally use like a glue stick to trace this, but I've gotten pretty good at it. So now you have a circle. Make sure that it's like open up here so it doesn't completely cover the lid, is my point. And now you're gonna draw another circle as best you can in the middle here. Make it pretty big, but leave like an even amount of spacing on each side. Now, coming from the edge of the triangle that's at this kind of area of the pupil, just draw a triangle. And I'm not really sure where I want to put the light bubble. I'm going to do it right here. Actually, here. Just kidding. I'm going to change my plans. Alright, close everything back up. Because, yeah. Okay, so we have that circle in the middle. And now, draw a triangle coming off of it. Sorry, some things got erased here. Gotta bring it all back. And now we're gonna draw a little light spot right there. Just an oval. It's a beautiful oval, isn't it beautiful? Thank you. Alright. So we're gonna fill in the sky, fill it in nice and dark. Okay, so now you have a pupil. And now comes the tricky part. It's not that tricky, really. You're gonna just continue to draw lines like this, back and forth, going to the pupil from the outside of the colored area in an eye. This would be colored like blue or green or hazel. I have hazel eyes, just saying. Nobody cares, but now while you're doing this, you can continue to annoy people with facts about your eye color, such as brunettes typically have pretty dark eyes. I'm a brunette and I've got hazel eyes. So that's pretty cool, I guess. Green eyes are one of the rarest. I think it's like green and violet, although I don't really believe that violet's an eye color, but you can look it up. It's probably there. Alright, so now that you can barely see the pupil, we will fill that in with black marker later. But now we're going to continue to draw. I again don't like how that bottom looks. So, you know, tweaking things as you go along is completely natural and it's part of the process. So, don't worry about it. I love to tweak my products. Alright, next, we're gonna give it some lashes here. So you're gonna wanna make the ends of the bottom lash line and the ends of the upper lash line be the darkest parts. But go ahead and just kind of fill it all in. So yeah, these are gonna be the darkest. I'm kind of going for more of an Asian eye, that's why this is slanted the way that it is. You can do whatever you'd like with your eye. That's just what I'm going for. Now, you know how we made that little curve right there? You're gonna wanna do it again, just like that, and then do another one over there. And now that that's nice and dark, you can go onto the top and put very, very light pressure to give it a little depth effect. I just fell over. And kind of make them longer. I'm happy with that. So now we're gonna move on to the eyebrow, and then we'll go back and do the liner so it looks better. Now, I love doing my eyebrows a certain way where you can't see my art. No, just kidding. Just do a line here, kind of farther out from the pupil. There is a geometric way to correctly draw eyebrows, but I don't care. So we're gonna do that. And then make a little arch. Arch it down. I like the tail to be nice and thin and pointy. And you're probably thinking, wow, that eyebrow's really far back. Yes, because the trend of eyebrows these days is to have these little disgusting looking hairs that stick out from the front and make it look more natural, and that's fine. I just don't like how they look. So we're gonna go in and add some little hairs. And I'm gonna freshen up this eyebrow because it's not really floating my boat here. There we go. Now I like it. Alright, that suits me. So, I have my 1-point liner. I'm sorry I didn't mention that before, but this is what it is. And we're going to go back in here and make the pupil black. Nice. And then go ahead and make some other things nice and dark, like that. So right now it's really coming to life. Remember, you can erase whatever you want. That's what I felt like doing. Filling that back in. Okay. So now comes the fun part. We get to do black on the lid. My shadow is really in the way. I'm gonna cut and come back and you'll see what I did. Okay, I'm back and I just did really thick liner on the lash over here and then thick over here and getting lower and lower, or thinner as you get closer to the eye brain. That's what I call this, but I don't know what it's called. So here is where I'm going to teach you how to do lashes. So if you look at an actual eye of a human, such as yours, hopefully you're a human, the lashes here and here are shorter because they're closer to the brain. That's what I call it again. So you're going to make tiny little strokes going up, kind of diagonal from the eye, like, whoops, you can't see what I'm doing, like this. And as you get closer to the pupil, they're going to become longer and longer, like that. Same for here, they're going to be long here, and there's going to be a lot of them. Whereas here, you're going to get little. So I don't really like to do black on these lower little bits here. You can do whatever you please, but that just about wraps it up. I hope that this helped you. I hope that you liked it. One more thing that you can do is kind of erase little areas through it here to make it have some difference in color variation. Make some spots darker so it truly looks like an eye with those light spots and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know what I'm saying. We're gonna make this one darker, that one darker, this one darker.